So there I am, just sitting this morning, Gretchen, doing some keyboarding, and Brian doing some keyboarding.
Keyboarding?
Yeah, we don't call it typing anymore. It's not a typewriter.
Okay.
So I'm just doing some keyboarding down in the newsroom, and what do I hear from Brian? Thank you for making my day, Brian. What'd you say?
I said you are one of the three biggest villains, biggest offenders when it comes to global warming, the biggest non-believers, the three arch enemies of global warming. Right there, he's top. He's number 3.
I'm number 3. Now here's
number 1.
Glenn Beck, followed by Sarah Palin, and then me.
Steve
They are the 3 most dangerous climate deniers in America, according to the Huffington Post.
No idea.
I didn't realize.
I saw it last night.
Well,
now,
you could look at it this way. Any publicity is good publicity.
Absolutely. Now, here's the reason we're going to talk about this to begin with. You know, remember a couple of years ago there was that Al Gore movie. It was out, and everybody was talking about global warming.
It's required viewing in some schools.
Absolutely. Well, back in 2006, Pew Research asked people about global warming. 77% of you believed in global warming. 3 years later, it's down 20%. Now only 57% of you think that there is solid evidence that the world is getting warmer, and only 36% of you believe that it is man-made.
All right. So is there solid evidence that the Earth is warming, according to this study? Yes, you said in April of 2008, but in October this month, 2009, 57%. That's a 14% decline in just a short period of time.
Right, and what I said in March of 2008...
It made you one of the most dangerous people on Earth.
Number 3, mateys, was I said, and remember last winter how cold it was across the plains?
Yeah.
I said, quote, despite it being bitterly cold outside in the northern plains, we hear a lot about global warming. Is there another side of the story? Many scientists would say yes, but most media outlets, the mainstream media, only cover Al Gore's "the Earth has a fever" perspective. This is the worst winter in some parts of America and around the world, and perhaps we should be worried now about global cooling.
A little bit.
And that is why there is this huge gulf between me and them.
Too dangerous. The more I see it spelled out, I agree with the Huffington Post, a phrase I never thought I'd say on television. You are dangerous, young man.
You just watch it there, kill me. Watch it. Now, here's the thing. All of that I said is absolutely factual. There is great debate about what, and the Earth's temperature has gone up a little bit.
By a half a degree.
But what is causing it? Is it just these things that happen over decades, just, very gradual slides caused by nature, or is it caused by man? And that, nobody can say for sure which one it is.
Yeah, I just know that the documentarian, stay with me, Gretchen, he's still armed.
Well, could I get my notes?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, thanks.
That new movie out, the new documentary out, we had a guest on.
Yeah.
He says Al Gore is not evil, just wrong. There is another debate. We've had Senator Inhofe on here. People get so angry, in all seriousness, when you say, I'm not too sure about global warming. When you bring up a question, you have some very reputable scientists who say, this is not happening.
I just think it's fascinating to see those poll numbers, because there has been such a humongous push in the press.
Because of cap and tax,
all across the world. Yes, well, that's a very interesting point to bring up, is that the cap and trade bill, or some say cap and tax, remember that happened? They passed that in the middle of the night after Michael Jackson died, and a lot of people said, hold on, wait a minute, they did that too fast, and I think maybe that has a huge impact on why people now are a little bit more skeptical.
But they have not been implicated in Michael Jackson's death.
So I tell you what, once again, because I am the number 3 most dangerous...
Go back to the board. Take another look.
Number 3 most dangerous climate change denier right now here on the program. I am challenging former Vice President Al Gore to a debate on climate change. Mr. Gore, if you would like to come on the Fox and Friends program, we'd be delighted to give you a couple of segments. We'll just talk about climate change. So if you're interested, we don't have a red phone. That's in the afternoon. But you know how to get a hold of us. We'd love to do that.
Hey, if you can, Steve, put your request in a lockbox and send it over to Al Gore. Hey, 26 minutes before the top of the hour. Girl, take it over.
Gotta love it when that toss comes from Brian.
Yes.
2 airline pilots now suspended after they were accused